there. He sounds cool. He sounds cool. Ready? Let's go. Good to finally meet.
Always, man. I know you've been busy.
Yeah, man. Just traveling for family.
No worries, no worries.
It's hard to tell, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I was coming from Walnut Creek. Luckily, there was no traffic today. It took me only about 40 minutes.
So, this is just like a little warehouse space, and I got this after we got like 20, 30 properties.
Yeah.
Because I figured we needed it.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So, I'll check. So check this. This is like... This is our spare room.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like...
All your small fixtures and stuff.
Yeah.
Little things you need.
You can't tell, man. This place was... It used to be filled, like, it was packed. Like,
really?
We had lamps everywhere. And
do you go through a lot of lamps, like lamp covers and things getting messed up or dirty?
Not... You know, the covers themselves, not too much, but we go through a lot of sheets. Like, like all the pillows and stuff. Like, we go through those, like, non-stop. Here, let me show you the rest.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, I love your content, man.
Thank you.
J2N.
Yeah, man. Trying to build it up.
And then this is like...
Photography room?
Yeah, my studio.
Oh, this is for you to do your videos.
Yeah, you recognize that? I mean, you can't tell in the videos that this is messy.
It's all how you present it.
Yeah, so I'm just getting started. You know, I haven't been here in a long time, but
all these little paintings.
Yeah, so
these are important. My mom is like she's gonna kind of help me do some of the decorative stuff.
Yeah,
she's very big on like little accent stuff like that. That make a little tasteful.
That's perfect, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are
these all Amazon too?
No. So for your art, you want to go to like Home Goods.
Home Goods.
Yeah, Home Goods for art. And then you can't tell, but this room used to be packed. Like it was like this much space in here.
Really?
I started using. Oh, this is my favorite one.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah, and then I got you.
So I'm days away from signing my first one.
All right.
Like Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
Oh, this is amazing.
So you see it like the way that I do it. The reason why I got this is you don't want to sign a property and start paying rent and waiting for stuff. So I like to have everything ready.
Your 2 week, your 10-day, whatever it was.
2 weeks. Yeah, and then by like day 3 or 4, we're done.
Yeah.
And then this serves like 60 property right here.
Really?
Yeah, this is enough for 60 properties.
2 washers, 2 dryers?
This is 4 washers, 3 dryers. Oh,
okay. I didn't see those. Wow, I rock white brown beans. Yeah. How many people do you have on staff now that you have? How many properties do you have?
A lot.
All in the Bay Area?
60 something. But most of them in the Bay, yeah. And then
you had the Bali ones you're telling me about?
Yeah. But I'm expanding to, in SoCal now instead.
I was gonna tell you that too. I think SoCal, because I do a lot of traveling and a lot of my my clothing stuff is produced in SoCal, like my manufacturers and all. I get like my sourcing of fabrics from SoCal, and I usually do an Airbnb when I go. And the market is huge.
It's hot.
It's huge.
That
couch looks familiar.
Did you buy all your furniture yet?
I haven't done anything yet. I want to kind of sign the lease and then soon.
Where's the property at?
It's in. I can actually show you. You want to see it? It's on Zillow.
Yeah, I have my laptop.
I had to be on your A game for, and I think being your own boss is the best way to do it.
You nailed it.
It's the best way to do it. Yeah, exactly.
You spend time with your daughter.
Exactly.
You don't have to constantly try to impress someone else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's super hard.
No, it is. I was just saying having to put on that persona of being on your A game every day, it gets.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm trying to get love. So
dude, you gotta come work out at my gym in the East Bay.
I'm down, bro. If you invite me, I'll
there. I gotta get you there. I gotta introduce you to my trainer. If you're really after it,
I am.
We have a gym in Martinez, which is probably like 45 minutes from here. It's called Power Endurance. You'll love it. I came across it. I seen one video, and I seen another one, and then I think I think the class came up, and I clicked it, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I just literally like took the class in like 2 days. I just sat in front of my computer and just,
I love it.
you know, rabbit holed it.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. The Bay is crazy. I can't believe all this stuff is worth $1 million. You know what I mean? Like $1 million gets you a lot anywhere else. Because a lot of my students, they go for the big dollars, but they don't think about how much time and energy is invested into that one property. And they forget that if you're not putting any energy into a property, you can have as many as you want.
Exactly.
So that's the one thing they always forget. So I go for the easy properties.
Turn left.
How often do you have to, you know, deal with like people messing up your property or stuff like that?
At first, often.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah, because I didn't know what to do, you know? And I had my calendar wide open, like one night minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand that I needed to screen them. So like the craziest thing that's ever happened. I remember the first time a party broke out in my house. It was my first property on a Wednesday night from a Filipino guy from Daly City. So my property's in South San Francisco. He lives in Daly City. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like, so I don't really.
He just needed a place to throw his party.
Exactly.
He didn't need anywhere to stay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, I don't. When they're local and they come in, I have my managers screen them. You know, screen them a lot, and we pay close attention to when they're checking in and out. Like check in, you know, we have because it's an automated lock. It tells you each time it's open, each time it's closed. If there's a lot of activity, more than like 5 times in a row within 5 minutes, 100% sending someone there to check right now.
Yeah.
So we shut it down right away. And then I started to install camera. So like when I first started, they didn't really have really good camera systems that were affordable. Now there's so many options, you know. Now there's like Arlo, which can run off of solar.
Yeah.
You have Ring.
I have Arlo for my baby girl.
Yeah, exactly. So you know about it. So
how do you know you can make more? Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, if I'm selling a Nike shoe, you're selling a Nike shoe, why can I sell my Nike shoe for $500 and you can sell your Nike shoe for $250?
Because I understand how to get in front of more people.
Yeah.
I'm just better at advertising.
Yeah.
I'm on the front page of the Chronicle. I'm on the front page of the New York Times.
So they don't even see that $250 shoe.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So people know that they can get it from me. They don't know they can get it from me.
Exactly.
Right? So
is that with that dollar up, dollar down every day?
Oh,
being
sure. When you clean at your properties, sometimes they don't have enough time. Someone's checking in.
Yeah.
And you just need a lot of extra towels and linens. But now, you know, we don't have that issue.
Yeah. Are you still scaling now?
I slowed down because I'm saving money to buy a house. Because the house we want is right now 1.7 mil. So when I first started, I was like 50% profit. Now with all the extra stuff that I have and more staff for luxury, it's about 40% profit. This property. Okay. Now Airbnb Plus, not really a plus. Not really beneficial.
Yeah.
It's in between. Because you're always going to be compared with other properties that are very well lit, decorated, so you won't stand out. And you won't have your wide angle shots, and you won't have all that special editing. So it's a two-way street, okay? They will send you more traffic, but it's with photos like this
And everyone has photos like that, so
yeah.
You're instead of being a 7 in a room full of 4s, you're a 10 in a room full of 10s.
Got it. 100% rush hour real estate. Alright, same thing. So this property is all booked up, just like the other one, for January and February. So there's probably something in demand during those dates. Alright, they want $400 a night. They're flat pricing. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to max this out just to see if they're charging extra. So this is how I know. All right, so they're charging $10 extra when you max out. See that? So
instead of charging 30 per person.
Yeah, they're not doing it right.
Yeah.
So, and then the other thing is that this is a 4-bedroom house. They only allow 8 guests. So I know that by implementing our strategy, one, we're going to get a much larger audience base who's interested in this property, because anyone who has a group larger than 8, it's already filtered out. So they've already lost a ton of views right there. And truly where Airbnb shines is at the groups of 8+. That's when you can charge sick premium. I'll show you something. I usually get like a proper.
This is Sean. Can I help you?
Hi, Jean. You know, I'm looking at the property here that you guys have on Zillow. It's 3254 Arkansas Street. Is that property still available?
It is still available. I'm actually having a showing tonight at 7, if you're interested.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking at it, and I am interested. Well, I have a couple of questions, you know.
Okay.
The other thing is that I want to make sure that it is a 4-bed, 2-bath.
So it is a 3-bedroom because the 4th bedroom doesn't have a closet, but the 4th bedroom has a bathroom with it. So
Okay.
it doesn't have a closet.
Got it.
So it's not official, you know, so we can't officially call it a 4-bedroom. That's why we call it 3+1.
Okay. Fair enough. 3+1. So it's but it is 2-bath, right?
It is 2-bath.
Okay. The rent that you guys are looking for, you're asking is $4,300.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if I by the way, I have excellent credit, and you know I make far more than enough to afford this. And if I executed the lease with you guys immediately, you know, would you be able to come down on that rent?
They probably won't come down, but they would let you move to have a couple of weeks for free.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. You know, we prepare properties for professionals that come into the area for work, and they stay at our place. You know, we furnish it, and you know, I pay you guys rent regardless of whether or not the place is occupied. And I can take this from you guys probably now. You know, if you guys are good with it. You know, we have about 60 other properties in the Bay Area. We're the master lease from you guys. We're responsible, and we pay you every single month just like a regular tenant. But we cater to professionals. So what that means is that the house no one really cooks in it, so you'll never get that grease buildup, you know? And then you don't have to worry about kids using crayons and drawing on the walls or smokers or anything like that. So yeah, this is for a corporate rental, and you know.
You want to go look at it now? I can give you a lockbox to get in.
Sure, you know, and we're pretty much ready to go. If you think you can get me like 3 weeks free?
I can definitely get you 3 weeks free.
All right. Well,
while you're going to look at it, I'll give the owner a call. And then I have one more question for you. Do you have anything interest in? I have by West Oakland Bar, 1212 Street.
1212 12th Street.
Yeah. So this has 2 bedrooms, and it actually was used for Airbnb for a good while until this owner bought it.
So is it 1212 12th Street? Is it apartment A, B, or C?
It's apartment actually D and F.
D and F, and they're how many bedrooms?
2 bedrooms each. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, but they're nicely done.
Yeah, you know, more than likely, I'll take all 3 of them off your hands. You think you can get me like a month free for these guys?
Let me call the owner, and I'll get right back to you.
You know, we'll sign the lease today. You don't have to deal with Section 8 people. We pay way ahead of time. You know.
That'd be so wonderful. Let me just call both owners. I can give you the code to both units if you want to go look.
Yeah, let's do it, John.
Okay, so
this is my cell phone, and I'll save your number. Please save mine. My name again is Chi, C-H-I, and then I'll text you, and then if you can please text me the address and the lockbox code, we'll head over right now to take a look, and we'll probably sign leases with you tonight, tomorrow, whenever you're free.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Happy MLK. Bye-bye. We got 3 weeks free on one of them, and then the other 1 month. Ooh, we about to make some money. Oh. Well, Terron's about to make some money.
Man, that's crazy.
I got excited, man. Dude, if you get a month free, that means the month 1 you would already make like $8,000, right?
Yeah.
So, that means you only have to pay for the furniture. Your security deposit, everything's already taken care of. Oh. One second. Whoa, whoa. I don't know why that stuck in my head.
In half a mile, exit the highway to 35th Avenue, then turn right.
35th Avenue, turn right. So this is West. So we made calls earlier, and we got, from 2 phone calls, we got 4 properties. One of the property manager offered us 3 units right away, and then the other one offered us 1 more unit. Here's one of the house, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour. It looks pretty good from the outside.
What do you think?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Even though the surrounding areas?
Don't worry about it.
Really?
325. What does really well is if you have large open kitchens. That's good for photos. Right now, this is a really cramped space, so you gotta think like a photographer. There's only 2 angles you can shoot at.
There.
And here, he's not gonna see anything. He's gonna see a tight little fridge and part of the stove, and here. And so it's gonna feel really small in terms of photos. So, internet. It's cold in here. Yeah. Oh, this definitely will right here, but there's no bathroom. But it's huge. So how you would set this room up is you would put two beds here, 2 queens. And then over here you can put like a foosball table, something like that. Yeah, this could be the kids' room. So you guys, this property, although we got 3 yeses, doesn't mean you'll have to sign every one. For the most part, the floor plan of this property is kind of weird. You have small, tight rooms, and they tried to build too much in too small of a space, so we're gonna pass on this deal. We're gonna look at the other 3. All right. This one is an apartment, but it's cool because it's the outdoor style. Alright. Wow. Okay. Something like this type, is perfect for Airbnb. Okay, because you're not paying for extra square footage. You know, you have this older style building, 22 unit F. All right, this is expensive. I can see why it's not rented now. Why? Because this property, yeah, it's really small. It works perfect for an Airbnb, but no regular person will want to really live here and pay that much. So when you get a property that is like not perfect, you have to compromise location, or you have to compromise size and condition like this one. You can make offers. You can say, hey, you know what? Listen, this property is normally out of my comfort zone because of these reasons. It's a little dated. You know, I smelled marijuana coming in, but I do have a clientele that will pay a little bit less money to stay at a property like this. For me, in order to make this deal work, right? If you tell the owner, I'll pay them the 22, but I need 2 months free. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make a deal out of it. It was like, not here. You know what I mean? It's like, that's my thing. It's like, okay, how do you make it presentable to where...
So right now, everything that you're thinking comes with a preconception of what Oakland is. Most people probably heard of Oakland, but this to me is not dangerous. Like, it looks okay. It's not like I'm gonna walk around in the streets on the drive. I'm gonna park in the lot here. And then in the inside, here it looks decent. It looks pretty updated. It's not terrible.
Right. Would you do this for your first?
Yeah. I would, if I wouldn't, if I didn't feel comfortable with it, I would have totally done
Yeah.
it. It would take more management because you might have some bad reviews, things like that. But I can tell you that it's going to be really popular
Yeah.
because we can probably talk them down to $1,800.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, if you
Or
do
like-
$1,800, then
So-
that's fucking.
so like 2 month free, right? So if you get 2 month free, it's 22,000. So it's like, you know, divided
Yeah.
by 12 is $1,800. So you charge $150 a night. You're occupied 21 nights. That's 3,150.
You think you
minus
get occupied
1,800.
21 nights in this area?
Oh, easy,
Easy?
easy, man. Because if you run it like the way I show you, easy. Like the 2,100 or 21 nights, easy. You're probably going to be occupied 28 nights some months. There's many ways. So first and foremost, you have to handle all your basics. So like answering messages within a minute, never decline any reservations, always price correctly, which I'll go that over with you on a closer basis. Because what I teach you in the course is like a overview, right? And then you have to refine your strategy on your own.
Exactly.
But over here, since you know we're local to each other, I can just pretty much help you every day.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then get you to the spot where you can just crush.
Exactly.
So.
All right.
But if you ask me, right, would I put my money here?
No.
No, because we can check later on. But it's too high of a risk because I don't know. There's no one who's already
Done it.
to the point where there's profit. You see what I'm saying? So if other people aren't profiting, then what makes me think I'm gonna profit? I always forecast with what's in the market now, and if I can do, and I know I can do better, great. But this is my worst case.
Yeah.
I know that this could be repeated in case I can't.
Yeah.
But I've beaten it every single time.
Yeah.
So
I want to have something that's like very, not luxury, but very nice. That's tied to my name. You know what I mean? And I'm all good with like getting the.
oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So if I get one, okay, maybe this is not the biggest profit margin, but by next one, I already have a repertoire of.
I see
All
what
right,
you're saying.
you know what I mean?
So yeah. So why don't what you can do? I mean, do you care more about what's tied to your name,
Exactly.
or what if you don't have your name attached to it?
That's true too. That's also an idea too. But thinking about today, today was awesome. I think she taught me a lot about, you know, finding properties and scaling them and saying what's your margin between having a nice apartment or having something that you can actually be profitable on. Had some good Mexican food. It was a good day.
The Mexican food was
And then what would you say to like, I guess like people that want to like get into the course or anything like that, like since you've like taken the online course, I guess? Yeah.
I would say study it well, use what he says to a T, and I think you'll be fine. Really listen to the finer details in the course and start scaling.
You want to ask anything?
Oh man, I just had a really good time.
Okay.
Overall, man.
All right.
So
Thank you.
yeah.